The time is 9:29 in the morning time on this Tuesday morning, October 23rd, 2018, seminar for the Peter Channel Morning News on this on October 23rd, 2018. Got good morning to you all this lovely Monday morning on this lovely Tuesday morning, October 23rd, 2018. It is 9:29, 45 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Morning News at 9:29. Now 9:30 is Khashoggi killing a political murder according to Erdogan. Trump's midterm campaign of fear. Can veto work really beat Ted Cruz in Texas? Donald Trump said U.S. will build up nuclear arsenal. Erdogan says started team planning Khashoggi's killing. Former Price is Right host Bob Barker 94 is hospitalized due to back pain. Boston Celtics coach Brad Stevens said they're not as good as everyone thinks we are. And following the Celtics 93-90 loss to the Orlando Magic in the Garden last night, George Soros, New York Forum targeted the Garden last night. George Soros, New York Forum targeted with explosive device, reported he said. Museum of the Bible says five of the most famous artifacts are fake. Supreme Court blocks deposition of the Commerce Chief Ross over census question. Democrats divided over Pelosi's transitional speaker pitch. Trump vows that send as many troops as necessary to keep growing migrant caravan out. World's oldest intact shipwreck discovered at the bottom of the Black Sea. A meat site under the shadow of President Trump spoke in Burundi, illegal in Canada unless you're South Korean. Police identify man killed in Norton crash. Suspect in deadly DUI crash arraigned. Biden enough men got million stickers to cover every possible combination. Sounds like a surefire way to win better. Three major problems with a plan. The Dow is tumbling again as earnings fears spark selling. Look at stocks. The Dow down 422.84, 894.57 at SP5, down 42.13 at 27, 13.75. Nasdaq down 142.47 at 7326.16. One of the largest cannabis companies is going to bubblegum in the New York Stock Exchange. It's already stands still worth $50 billion oil, gas, and infrastructure. And increase the number of South Korean women are choosing to freeze their eggs, a survey showed on Tuesday. Fashion mogul Gilbert Benton died at age 77. South Korean ratifies Pyongyang declaration military agreement. Seoul, a man has been sentenced 6 months for prison for sending harassment messages online to Seoul and a member of K-pop girl group AOA. Walmart announces free 2-day shipping on returns on third-party items. Hurricane Willa approaches Pacific Mexican coast. Mysterious rectangular monolith iceberg spotted by NASA. Life on Mars might exist under the surface. NASA releases 450,000 gallons of water in 1 minute. And how many space stations does this planet need? Rare polioactive disease is spread according to CDC. Can organic food help you reduce your risk of cancer? Do the studies suggest there may be yes. Plastic. We'll skip that. Peter Children's time. 9:33 on this. To the ball, time for a sports report. Boston Celtics fall to the Orlando Magic 93-90 at the TD Garden. What experts are saying about the Red Sox Wrestlers as Game 1 of the World Series at Fenway Park between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Game time, 8 o'clock. What would the Giants do under the final drive of their 2012 loss to the Atlanta Falcons? Look, Walton of the Los Angeles Lakers service phone spirit is not right, and Derek Carr has fractured relationship with teammates. Peter Children's time, 9:34 on this. To the ball, time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit. Check. Beep. let's start off on the MBTA. What is on Wake Up to Real Fairy Tale? Looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways of New England. 146 on the northbound side. It is Sullivan, Lincoln, Rhode Island, and 146 on the southbound side. Little slow just around the Sales around the North Smithfield, Rhode Island, and 146 on the northbound side. So 122 in the Woodstock stretch, 25 on the northbound side. So 95 in Attleboro, 95 northbound side. So the Attleboro stretch, 138 in the Buffins back to the Newport stretch. Battle Bridge to the southbound side, it's a little slow. 95 at the northbound side, so between Positive Street and 128 in Gadsden. 21 at the northbound side, 139 and so down to 128 in Gadsden. Route 3 at the northbound side, so Derby Street in Hingham Island, 18 in Weymouth. Mass Pike eastbound side, so between 30 and 8 and went to the South Expressway and all the way down to Loader Report. Mass Pike westbound side, so Loader Report down to South Boston and slow around the Alphabet tolls. Severn Expressway southbound side, so the Braintree split. Severn Expressway northbound side between Quincy and Island, the Mass Pike and downtown Boston. 93 Boston downtown Boston. And 93 southbound side, so between Medford and St. Bridge downtown Boston. One way to the southbound side, and one all the way down to Lexington, and 3 to the southbound side, so between Billings and one way to Burlington. 2 to eastbound side, so after 190 in Worcester. 91 southbound side, so the Sunderland. Massachusetts, Everton back, northbound side, so the natural New Hampshire. Peter Chaldusa, 9:36 on this to the morning, down for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite illuminated shows rain showers in northwestern Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire, and then on the southern Vermont, and then on upstate New York, and rain around western portions of New York State, and snow in the central and northern portions of Maine, and rain showers at mid-coast Maine, and rain southern Ontario, and then rain and snow in northeastern Ontario. Right now, temperatures in the low 40s in western Massachusetts, Walton, in the upper 40s to low 50s in eastern Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut, Walton, in the 30s to low 40s in Normandy with 22 degrees, Mount Washington, New Hampshire. It is in the 20s and 30s in Maine. 22 degrees about Washington, New Hampshire. Alright, look at that forecast. Goes like this. For today, showers May afternoon, 155 degrees. Southeast about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Just patient same side, new percent speed. 10 quarter inch possible. Tonight, chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 p.m. and slight chance of showers about 9 p.m. Mostly guys about 40 degrees and a lot of variable wind. Just patient 30% new percent less than 7 inch small high amounts possible thunderstorms. Wednesday, part side of the most good about 50 about 34 degrees. North force about 5 11 miles and gust 25 miles an hour for Thursday. Saturday, the most good about 46 about 28 degrees. The north force about 6 to 10 miles an hour. Friday, Saturday, the most good about 45, low about 32 degrees. Saturday, rain like May after 80, clouds about 47 about 40 degrees at just 55%. For Sunday, just rain, mostly clouds about 52 about 38 degrees at just 35%. And for Monday, chance of showers, most clouds about 53 degrees at just 30%. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Tuesday morning, October 23rd, 2018. Peter, you have a good morning. Goodbye today. You have a good day.